10,
9, 8,
7,
6,
3,
2,
1.
0.
Hello, Dash League. Welcome back. Another matchup today. This time in Walker tier, we've got Thieves versus Immortal in this exciting match. I am Kastle, currently accompanied in the booth by Hush Speed.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome, welcome. All right. So, do you know much about these teams?
I know about a little bit about Thieves, but I do know that Immortal is a new team making their.
Got it. Well, then I'll let you talk while I do some of the stuff behind the scenes.
Yep, that's fine. So, looks like we're still waiting on some Immortal players. Looks like for Thieves side, looks like they got their roster being Dazzler, AJ Black Ghoul, Garbage Man, Aluno, and Celius Goose. Currently still waiting on that one Immortal player. Or two Immortal players, actually. Hello, C2.
Hello, C2.
Right.
All right. Looks like I got everything set up. Maps today going up.
Canyon and Corey.
Last.
Always an exciting match.
Always. It's the last day of Cycle 2. One of the last few matches as well.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Quarry is definitely a tricky map, in my opinion. But I'm
There are.
say Canyon.
Yeah, it's not as straightforward as Waterway, you know? All those spots and corners. A lot of potential for some sneak plays, too.
Hello, Laylu. Right. Well, I'm excited to see this Canyon. Always a tricky way to play this map, especially because it's harder for blue side. But you know, maybe they'll make it work. Get that control, get that cart movement.
Yeah, that pre-checkpoint on Canyon is no joke, especially with the lack of blue-sided pre-checkpoint dash pickups. It's very red-sided. Got the shocks and the heavies as well. It's just a lot going up against you with blue. But you know what? I believe in Thieves. I think they can do this. And in Immortal too, if they can get their players in.
Currently still waiting for those two Immortal players. I wonder what's going on.
That's a good question. I mean, they've got time. The initial buffer period for the first map is 15 minutes. So they have time to play around with it.
Yeah, I hope definitely they'll get their two players. I really want to see this Canyon and Corey.
Yeah, it'd be a shame, you know, to start off on a forfeit. We'll see. Let's see. I'm gonna bring up the team stats and see how these teams have been doing. I
Yep.
probably should know off the top of my head, but you know what? My memory's not that great. I will say, I think Thieves, interestingly enough, has had some availability issues. Their last matchup against Fair, actually, or no, it was the opposite. Thieves has decent availability. Their last matchup actually ended up in a forfeit. Fair forfeiting to Thieves, so it'd be a shame for their next match today to also end in a forfeit.
Yeah, that would be really a shame. Like with Violet, last cycle didn't even get to play their two matches.
Crazy, right?
Yeah,
They
indeed.
did. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. It's a shame too. Fortunately, they got to play this cycle,
Yeah,
and they did well. I guess I won't spoil it, but you know, make sure to watch that.
yeah. Make sure to watch that. That was an exciting match, commentated by Questex also.
Yeah, good to see Questex back too. Love that guy. He has a lot of great info.
Yep. But
We're
looks
playing
like
with him back in the Phoenix days.
But looks like Immortal got their one addition player. I wonder where's their fifth.
Ooh.
We'll see them soon.
And you know how Thieves actually had a forfeit against them? Immortal, actually, their last team, their matchup against Knock, Cycle 1, also ended a forfeit, Knock forfeiting to Immortal. So both of these teams have had to deal with their opponents being too scared of them and forfeiting. And now today, they get to match up against each other.
Well,
I love it. Right.
well, still waiting.
Looking at some of Thieves' lineup, it's a newer team. However, we got some veteran names in there. I know G-Man, he was the previous captain of Apex. He's been around since Cycle 3, or Season 3. There's a lot of experience going on for Thieves there. Dazzler played the past season, and I want to say Season 4 as well. But he's been around quite a while. Currently this season, he got into the board as well, so congratulations.
Congrats, Dazzler.
And he's also the head of Disorient, which is a esports clan. They do a lot in a bunch of various games.
Yep, I definitely know that. And it looks like Immortal got their fifth player.
Awesome. So we've got a matchup today for you guys. It will not end up in a forfeit. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness, indeed. All right.
Other members on Thieves: AJL Black Ghoul, Aluno, and of course Celia's Goose, who's been making a lot of the graphics for us over here on Dash League Network. Shout out to him. Been appreciating his work. And for Immortal side, we've got it. Let's see if I can pronounce everything right. But Aspie _ captain and the server owner for today. Rafiki, only level 100 apart from Dazzler in this map. Asuma CH. These are all kind of new names for me, to be honest. Wick Flare, and then Small Quad. A lot of newer players, a lot to prove in some of their first matches today. We'll be looking out to see if there are any standout players, and they've got going for them early on.
Indeed.
So, any predictions today? Who do you think's gonna take it?
Well, Thieves definitely has the more experienced players, but then again, Immortal did prove sometimes that they can manage to get through. But I'm gonna root for the underdog and say that Immortal may get this.
Yeah, seeing the new team on the block do some awesome stuff would be really nice. Immortal did face Emu, who was an established league team last cycle. They took them all the way to a double CP, taking that first payload too. And with the server issues, you know, who knows where it could have gone if there were even pings around across the board.
Yep, indeed. Always tricky playing on those server-sided matches.
Oh yeah.
But does that look like Thieves is ready, but we're not sure about Immortal.
Texas Hook, I'm predicting SMGs. Lots and lots of SMGs. And honestly, I think you're right. Canyon is such an SMG heavy. You've got 3 potential SMGs lined up straight above that spiral rail there towards the red-sided spawn. It would be a shame not to use them, especially with how buffed they've gotten.
Yep,
Yes.
definitely. Always annoying to deal with, especially if they're being handled with great profession and skill.
Exactly. And the lack of spread, firepower coming through those guns. Can't blame anyone for picking them up. I've always prefer, you know, your standard pistols and other specialty weapons, but this is a
And
competitive sport. Getting started here, Immortal versus Thieves. Let's go!
let's go. Right, let's see this rollouts from Immortal.
Start.
Looks like Aspie is using his plain pistols, unless changed his mind, getting some shocks. But we can see Immortal setting up into corners and getting those heavies. Definitely making. Oh, Aspie didn't get his. Oh wait, he did. He did get his second shot.
Really, yeah. Really deep setup here. very passive. You want to keep those shocks alive as long as possible.
Looks like they also have rockets. Looks like Gatsby's making sure that nobody gets through closet, but Cart's moving, double sacking, making some great time, but it looks like Aspie gets a pick on AJ Ghoul.
Yeah, this is a very slow start on Immortal side. They're really not sending many players. Oh, we do see one coming in. It's not Aspie, but they're getting shots at the cart.
Yeah, Cart's been moving through with no problem. I think Moral has to adjust to that and be more aggressive. But it looks like it does look like it got taken down by rockets, but it's back up immediately. That's not making sure. Oh, rockets are in front of the cart, still alive, I think. Looks like somebody got a pick. Cart is down. 5 minutes around the bend. I'm not sure if that's average lead time, but looks like they're making through smoothly. Aspie still
I think at this
shocking
point,
that closet.
this does seem pretty average. Immortal has really been setting up for a lobby hold. Aspie putting those pop charge shots straight into the lobby and chaos room. And it's serving to work them well. They've shut down cart and they've got a hold going on here early on in this pre-checkpoint canyon.
It looks like Thieves is trying to get some control now. Making sure. Oh, looks like cart's down again. They seem to be trickling a little bit. Just need to get that a little bit of a group push. Looks like Dazzler got taken out by Aspie.
Finally taking him out. Aspie had a long stretch there, only nabbing 3 picks, but completely locking down that lobby for Immortal.
Yep, getting some of that control is really important, but looks like Cart is down by Rafiki with his rockets. Really passive from Immortal. I was expecting a little bit more aggression, but I guess this works also. Looks like Rafiki is playing more back now, but Cart is moving, so I wonder if they're going to start playing more forward. But
Yeah, that early acceleration they had serving Thieves really well right now. However, Cart slowing down and a nice defense setting up by Immortal.
Indeed. Looks like Immortal is getting that control slowly but surely. You can see that car is being taken out every time whenever a Thieves member got on. But it looks like Rockets got taken out by AJ Ghoul. Good for him. But car is moving and gets taken out by Wick Flare. Looks like they're not going to set up in side door. We can see that he has a sight line. Gets taken out by a Luna Butt. Luna now making his way on cart. Is he going to get another pick? No, he's not. He's going to get taken out by Rockets.
Yeah, Rockets putting in a lot of work. Rafiki currently 17-4, top fragging on the team with Rockets. He's really holding this defense. The cart is moving. Cart super close to checkpoint, only about 2% away. And still, with 2.5 minutes remaining, this is looking like a likely push through by Thieves.
Yep. They need to be more forward.
Daz is sneaking on the cart. Got some movement there before going down. Immortal really need to put bodies on cart. A little too late. Thieves just putting in little trickle pushes, and that's all they're doing. That's all they need to do as well.
Oh, looks like Rockets got taken down. Aspie now getting the dash.
And that's a checkpoint. 2 minutes. Thieves with an incredible time. And it's going to give him plenty of time to get that to that 100% post checkpoint.
Yep, indeed. It looks like Thieves is now going to start getting some more control. Put into their base. Garbage Man now making his way. Looks like he's being chased by somebody. I wonder who that is. It was Wick Flare.
Very aggressive defense on Immortal side. They're really holding down the cart post checkpoint. Keeping their players in the area, trying to maintain mobility.
Yep. We can see that the car is being moved swiftly. Nice pick by Silius Goose. Now he's making his way, getting the dash. Does he get this pick? Looks like one of his teammates got it. There's one behind them. SMG's Rafiki. Nice job. Looks like Cart is down.
Rafiki showing a lot of versatility. changing it up from those heavies that he was rocking with pre-checkpoint. Now switching over to SMGs.
Yeah, but does get taken out. Looks like Dazzler is in their base. Making sure that they don't get to cart. But gets taken out by Kasuma. Cart's being moved swiftly up this hill. Double stacking.
Yeah. Immortal's done a really good job controlling the pace here. They managed to clear that post-checkpoint hold that Immortal attempted, and really, Cart's just been moving the entire time.
Like Rockets got taken out by Dazzler. Oh, that was unfortunate. Now Kasuma getting that control, but gets taken out by Luno. Luno now in the basement gets another pick, but gets taken out by Aspie. Now Aspie, I wonder if they're gonna start getting more control. Thieves has been pushing through with no problems.
These honestly need to be a little bit more aggressive, kind of push up and see if they can control those dash pickups. They're giving Thieves plenty of time to group up. And I meant Immortal. Immortal needs to push up, playing a little bit too defensive here. They got to get those dash pickups, otherwise Thieves are going to get all the movement here.
Yep, allowing Thieves get that a lot of cart progress and those dashes. So it looks like Rockets are still alive, rocketing the cart. This is always a good sign, going for the straight shots.
And Immortal doing a really good job. I'm seeing a couple red push up, getting that aggressive play. Rocket's still up though.
Yep, Rockets are very deadly.
Ooh, and a nice dash off cart by G-Man to extend that cart push. He'll go down.
Fortunate. But I think Thieves is starting a little group up.
Just inches away from that health pickup. Luna will take the W there.
Yep. Looks like card is being moved, double stacking. Gets rocketed. Luno very low now. Looks for some health. Gets a pick on
Thieves
Kasuma.
Thieves haven't been very successful when really targeting those rockets. Immortal's Rocketeer has been up there, I want to say, almost the entire time.
Indeed. Looks like Small Cow got a pick. Very nice. Looks like he has an SMG. I wonder if he's gonna get double. Making sure that nobody goes for main rail. Let's see.
Unfortunate time to dash away, trying to get that health pickup. See if he can get some work done.
Oh!
And he does. Double pick before going down. Dazzler with the tag there. He's going to go after the rockets. And Kasuma shutting him down. Important pick. Rockets up. Defense set. Immortal have a good chance at holding Thieves here for an extended period of time.
Yep, definitely we can see that Thieves is having a little bit more of a struggle now. Getting to that cart. Immortal doing a really good job at defending the cart. Making sure that Thieves isn't getting on it. But again, Immortal isn't really pushing up, getting that control that they need to making sure that Thieves doesn't get to the cart. Playing very defensive.
Yeah, that's
cart.
That's a strategical defense that a lot of teams make, even top teams. Playing way too defensive, letting the pushing team set the pace. And as you can see, it does not serve well, because when you give them that pace control, they get all this cart pushing time.
Yep. And with 3 minutes remaining, cart is almost at the goal. Looks like they got a small group up here. Dazzler, does he get on cart? Gets a pick, 2 picks.
Oh, he gets a
rocks
double.
Down. Very nice. That was an important pick by Dazzler, getting Rafiki in his rockets.
Thieves based off of that are just going to go for constant pushes here. No grouping up for them. They've got the momentum.
Yep. Oh, suicide on cart. That was really unfortunate, but looks like they're still trying. Oh,
And that's it. They used that trickle push all the way to the W. 100%, 2.5 minutes. An incredible push time. Thieves.
very well done.
Looking at
Thieves.
scores right now. We saw Dazzler popping off, and it shows 31-23. Top scoring as well. On Thieves side, small quad, putting up some numbers, 41-27, nearly 4K, and top scoring across the map right now.
Very well done. But let's see how Immortal is now going to do on blue side. Now we can see if Thieves is playing red side, getting those set up. Dazzler in a corner around here. And the match is starting. Let's see what's going to happen. Looks like Dazzler got a pick on Wick Flare with SMGs. Car is being swiftly turning around, gets shocked.
Ooh. Dazzler really utilizing that corner spot well.
Indeed. Oh, but does get taken out.
And a big error there. Dazzler had to have known that they were... He had to have known that they were going to call it his position. He should have moved, but he did manage to get 3.
Yep. Looks like car is being moved here with some great pace, double stacking. Looks like Thieves starting to get some control, but does get taken out really easily by Immoral. And their car is still moving around the bend with 5 minutes on the clock. Very nice timing.
Yeah, this is a very different defensive approach. We saw Immortal using a very kind of passive reactionary defense, whereas Thieves are just rushing at the cart over and over.
Yep, we can see Dazzler with his SMGs in health room.
That being said, time is about the same. Both teams are at the 4:30 mark, at just around the lobby point.
Yep, but we can see that Thieves is being more controlling of the area, but looks like Aspie with his double shocks making sure that cart doesn't go down. And gets control that way. Gets on cart. Does taken out by Garbage Man. Does get a pick on Rafiki, but Rafiki managed to get trade him. Cart's
We're
being...
gonna have to watch out for Aspie's shocks. Looks like he's gonna be maining those the entire time. 4 minutes at the bends. Immortal with plenty of time to put up checkpoint.
Looks like Dazzler got some 2 nice picks on there on cart. Ooh, that was a nasty shot by Dazzler. Good job. We can see that Immoral's stopped cart doesn't really get any more progress. But we will see maybe a group up here from Immoral. We can see that they're fighting in chaos, getting on through main rail. But Thieves has that setup where they can just control the area very well, so that Immoral doesn't get to cart.
Let me switch off to Dazzler here and see what's going on here. Get some small quad action. And they really need to get that flank. Had a little bit of difficulty. Thieves really holding down the defensive lines.
Indeed, but it looks like Celia's Goose getting that control with SMGs in the health room. Going side door. Let's see what's gonna happen. Looks like
and with
doing a really good job getting the control.
And this control is really allowing Dazzler to continue to sit up there with his rockets raining down hellfire. And there's just nothing that Immortal can do right now.
Yep. Immoral needs to start grouping up to get that push in, so they can make it to checkpoint.
And honestly, it's the experience, you know. Immortal showing that experience, knowing how aggression plays super well into a defense. Age-old mantra, the best defense is a good offense. Thieves showing it today.
Indeed.
Big group up by Immortal. Trying to control that lobby area. They get 2 picks. But Celia's Goose holding down the line, rocking those double SMGs.
You can see that Thieves is doing a really good job at disrupting Immortal's space, making sure that they don't get the cart. But looks like Celia's Goose does get taken out, and Dazzler does rocket the card, making sure that Immoral doesn't get the progress.
You know, I don't think Dazzler has gone down yet with those rockets. That front line. Lots of pop shots though, but he continues to just heal himself every opportunity.
Yeah. Immortal needs to start going flank and getting those rockets. Otherwise, it will be very minimal card progression.
It looks like they've been trying, but when plays like AJO Black Ghoul comes in and takes out multiple Immortals, man, there's not much they can do. Aspie finally taking him out.
Very well done, Aspie, but does get taken out by Silius Goose. Now firing.
And that was a nasty dodge. Silius Goose pushing all the way to the ground for that dodge, earning him a nice kill.
Very much so indeed. Oh, will Dazzler get taken out? Not yet. Still rockets the cart. You can see that Immortal is starting to get a bit more progress, but with 38 seconds remaining. Oh,
Small quad with a nice flank will finally take out Dazzler, but Silius just shutting him down prematurely. Maybe they can still get some movement off of this before Dazzler goes back up.
very nicely well done by Immortal there, flanking the rockets. But we can see Immortal now getting into control of that health room. Oh, there's one
Looks
of
like
them
Dazzler
behind.
did go down again, but we're at just 10 seconds now, and they're still 5% away. They got to get a huge overtime push. Last seconds. Silius popping off. Will they get the overtime? No, Small Quad inches away. And Thieves will shut up down. An early pre-checkpoint at 46%, taking an easy win over Immortal.
Very well done, Thieves. Very well done.
And looking at those scores, G-Man carrying the way, 52-46, and top scoring. But an impressive KD, making sense from his rocket work. Dazzler 48-31. Did not go down very much for that second half of the map. On Immortal side, still leading the way for his team, 59-52, with a nice score of 58,000. Second only to, or first only to Rafiki, who put up a lot of great work on his own part, 45-36.
Yep.
And with a lot of card time, 5,000 points.
Yeah, Rafiki was being very versatile there with SMGs and rockets. Really shows that he has that experience.
Absolutely. Yeah, we saw a lot of raw power from Small Quad, but Rafiki got those numbers up just by, doing some sneaky plays, good positioning.
Yep, and looks like up next for domination is Quarry. Always loved that map. I always do enjoy that map. 1 second.
A big change of pace here from the payload. And this map, these domination map modes, really favoring mechanical and timing. Still coordination, but a lot of the coordination aspects of the game tend to be less favored with domination maps over the payloads. So if Immortal has a chance to bring this back, it'll be on this domination, and then they're going to need it to stay in this. Lineup's still the same. I think this is the New York server. They're opting to play on the same server for both maps, so any changes here? Not looking like there are any substitutions. Both teams running with those initial squads. Let's see if I can find any previous information on their previous quarries. Looks like Thieves did face Sith, put them all the way to a double CP. That was a close one. Sith are very strong. Wrong Walker Sprinter tier your team this season. It's an extended match between Sith and Thieves. And it looks like Thieves actually took the W on that quarry. Immortal likely having their work cut out for them. Expect to see some plays from AJL Black Ghoul. Top fragged that last and top scored that last quarry.
All right, I'm
Also
back.
notably.
I
Welcome back.
apologize.
Welcome back.
Had
Oh,
to do
yeah.
something.
You're fine. Got to do what you got to do. Other notable player for that Corey was Aluno. Didn't see his name pop up too much in this payload, but we'll be expecting to see some numbers up from him today on Corey. Names to watch out for as we head on into the second map.
Right, no roster has been changed from what I can see, so I guess they're playing the same roster for Corey.
And funnily enough, both teams actually faced Sith for the first matchup for this cycle.
Oh.
Yep. Now, Thieves actually took the Corey, to kind of reiterate, they took the Corey against Sith. A close one, a long one, but they did take the Corey against Sith. For Immortal, though,
Immortal did
I
that.
don't think they even played a Corey. Immortal ended up forfeiting their Corey against Sith, so I don't know how they would have done, but they did lose. Their payload getting held similarly at checkpoint by Sith. So we could be facing a really long Corey. We could see Thieves really rocking that Corey, putting the pressure on Immortal, but glad they do get an opportunity to actually play the Corey for the first time this season against a team. So we'll see what Thieves has to bring out today.
Yep, definitely an always exciting match to see Corey. You can really see those button focuses and all of the plays that are happening on the map. Alright, I think both teams are ready for this match.
And then getting started here. AJL Black Gold. Thieves already with a countdown deep in Immortal's base. Shocks up, but a quick counter at B. That was a quick one. It didn't look like there was much Thieves presence at B. Dazzler, nice SMG pick. And clearing another in Immortal's base, and they're holding on deep as they go back. Another Thieves countdown.
Ooh,
Nice tag by Rafiki. Aspie with the counter.
very nicely, well done. Well, looks like Rafiki got taken out by Garage Fish, man, getting the 2 kill. Will he get the first? He will. Looks like there's a countdown for Thieves. Will they get it?
Multiple bundles, and it'll be a first point for Thieves.
Very much.
Thieves
well
with an excellent button hold. Aluna being the last to survive, but all of these contributing. That'll earn them a really quick, almost sub 1 minute first point. This is starting to look kind of bleak for Immortal. They've got to get their roots set. Otherwise, it's going to be a quick Corey.
Yep. Gotta come up with a plan quickly. Making sure, Thieves doesn't get into their base, and making sure that they would need to push out to their base more. But it looks like another countdown.
Another
for
countdown.
Thieves.
Putting on the pressure. I think an Immortal all stuck in their base right now. I'm not sure what's happening. They need to get out. I saw Rafiki there, posted in a corner, not pushing into tunnel. That is a huge mistake. These are going to feed off of that lack of presence there the whole match if he doesn't move.
I think with the lack of experience of not playing Corey, maybe this is what is happening.
Yeah, it does look like there's a little bit of indecision here on what route to take. These routes should be assigned before the match so the players aren't confused, and there's constant movement. Another Thieves countdown.
Does get countered by Rafiki.
Is he holding staples? Well, I want to see those guns. It looks like he might be using staples, which is not something I think I've seen on a Corey this season yet. Are those golden staples?
Oh my
Rafiki, show your guns. You're playing defensive. I want to see those guns. Wow. And he is playing super defensive, not pushing out at all, which it's a staple kill. Rafiki with those golden staples. Gonna see if he gets a 2-pick. He gets a 2-pick in tunnel with golden staples. Rafiki going crazy.
Nice well done, Rafiki. Definitely don't see golden staples a lot.
And choosing to play a very passive tunnel. All he's doing is just shutting it down, shutting down that route. But this means that Immortal's B presence has to be immaculate, and they do not have that B presence right now.
Yeah, there's very little firepower at B, but there's a lot of firepower at their own base.
Little flip booking by Aspie. He gets the pick though on G-Man, and Immortal will secure B. Now's the time to push up Immortal if you want a chance. Get in there. Rafiki holding down their base, but they're not using this opportunity well, being really slow to get into Thieves' base, giving Thieves a lot of time.
Looks like Immortal got the control of B, but I wonder how long that's gonna last for Thieves to get control of again. Looks like there's 2 tunnel. Weak Flare does unfortunately get taken out. Now Dazzler getting his double SMGs from what it looks like. He seems quite a bit low. But
Yeah,
looks like
he's one tap, and he's about to enter in a fight. Oh, sneaky play, get the pick on Kasuma, pushing in Immortal's base. They don't have B though.
yeah. I wonder what's going on with the B presence for Thieves. Looks like Immortal has a really good control of it, but does lose it.
As we say, Thieves taking control of B. Push opportunity, however, multiple Immortal pushing into B now. Rafiki getting off of his base. Oh, it'll go down to Aluno.
Looks like Alono is trying to flank Immortal here. But that's
And I was about to say, putting his side to spawn there and not moving.
Looks like Dazzler got his double SMGs in their base. Does get the bottom, but again, no control of B.
Yeah, that B coming to stab Thieves in the back. Brief countdown.
Another countdown for
Point
Thieves.
opportunity. But it really doesn't look like they have enough of the push from Thieves' side. And it was a good attempt there, but they just didn't have the numbers to hold them. And Immortal with a near 5-man stack in their own base. Not much Thieves could have done.
Yep, especially Rafiki with his double staples really working out for him.
They're doing a very nice defensive approach, and it's working. But this is not the approach they should be taking right now. They are down a point against Thieves, who are also up 1 map. If they continue this way, Thieves could still take this map with only a 1-point lead.
Yep. Looks like Rafiki's checking tunnel. Does see 2 people. Looks like he's gonna retreat from that.
Oh, and it looks like Immortal actually has a drop. They only have 4 players on the board right now. It is a power play. And Thieves with the advantage here. Countdown, only Rafiki alive. He goes down. It's a team wipe. Oh, no. And Thieves will get an easy 2nd point. And it's really hard to say whether it was just the power play or the defensive strat. But now Thieves with 2 points. And still 18 minutes left in the round. This is looking really bleak for Immortal.
Very rough for Immortal. Very unfortunate that they have to drop a player. But looks like Thieves is gonna make use of that and use it as an advantage. You can see now that Dazzler is making his way out of tunnel. Does get a pick. Making his way into Immortal's base.
Countdown. 2 alive. He needs to get back on that button. Dazzler needs to stay close to that button. They gotta lock the Immortal in. And that was a little bit of a mistake there. Oh, another countdown. All Thieves. Only 2. Only small quad. Oh, no. Unable to get the counter. It's still 2 alive, but Thieves with an excellent button hold. Locking it down. Securing that 3rd point with just 17 minutes remaining. And unfortunate that it had to be during a power play, but Thieves, congratulations on the W. We'll take that. Looking at scores, we've got Dazzler 20 and 11, rocking those double SMGs. Top fragging, top scoring is G-Man with 3,500 points, 17 and 13 to his own name. On blue side, Immortal, we've got Rafiki. No surprise there, 19 and 9. That base defender, 3,000 points and top scoring small quad. Once again, leading the way for Immortal.
Congratulations, Thieves, for the win. Very unfortunate for Immortal that they had to drop a player there on that quarry.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say what caused that. You know, it could have been a connection issue, could have been a battery issue. There's a lot of factors, but at the end of it, not only is talent and skill part of being what a good competitor is, it's also having reliable hardware. Fortunately, that's just part of the game.
Indeed. Very important that you keep that headset charged for, especially for a league match. Could be detrimental of losing one player during the match.
Yeah, making sure it's charged and making sure you have a stable internet connection.
But anyways, from what I can see, there's a match going on, Fire versus Knock. If you guys want to check that out, I highly suggest you do. Casted by Jake from State Farm.
That is Jaded's husband. Make sure to check those out. Anyways, we'll be finishing up here. I've been Kastle in the booth once again with Hush Speed. Thank you to everyone watching today. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want more awesome Dash League Network content. We'll be heading off into Cycle 3 next week, looking at a first time ever Volcano for a domination. So make sure to check that out.
Indeed.
Any last words, Speed?
Well, thank you, Castle, for commentating on this match, and I'll see you guys next time.
All right, you guys have a good one. We are out.